starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight Fiend is here for the Quick Pick Show, and we're going to introduce, for the first time with his intro, Tape to Talk. What's up, homie? What's good?
Wait, for some reason I cannot hear you. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait, what?
Might have to log back in to the stream.
Do you
Here
hear
comes. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
me?
All good.
Wait,
You
I
might
don't
have.
hear you.
Oh, you don't hear me? Well, let's bring in MMA Fiends and we'll get the audio fixed in 1 minute.
That's
Here
weird.
it is, Scotland's own MMA Fiends.
It's time to get back on the path.
I could have pushed the neck away and created that space to get the rear naked choke, but I just felt being heavy, driving my hips in and dropping the fists, and it made them tap. So, you know, that's a first for me as well.
What's
up, brother?
What up, what up?
Can you hear us, Tape to Talk?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can. Okay, great.
Oh, sweet.
Great.
I think he's having the same problem. Remember, I used to have that when I joined. I couldn't hear
Yeah.
you straight away.
Right
So
after the intro video.
When you were doing his intro, I quickly exited and then re-entered, and then I didn't have the problem. So it happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Weird.
It's weird. It is weird.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the intro, man. I really liked it. You really caught me off guard there. But I liked it.
Glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Netherlands own Tape to Talk here.
I like that intro. It's cool.
Wait,
That's
now
awesome.
I cannot hear him anymore. I can only hear you, MMA Fiends.
Oh dear.
Can you still
You
hear?
might. Hey, MMA Fiends, you might have
Yeah,
to
do you
tell
hear
them
me?
to
Because
jump
I can
back
hear
in.
you, but I cannot hear.
Yeah. Try and like come out of it and then just go back into the link. Sometimes it does fix the audio. Happens to me all the
Okay.
time.
Let me check.
We are waiting on Polly Walnuts. He said, send me the link. I sent him the link. He's somewheres in the Discord right now. Discord's free, MMA Fiends. And we got Prelim Tim in there, MMA Toad. We got their picks here today on the sheet, along with Icy MMA. So the people
yeah.
can follow all forecasters on IG, which is where we met our good friend, Tape to Talk. What's up, Tape to Talk? Can you hear me now, brother?
I see is the boy. Is everyone's audio all good?
Now I cannot hear anyone. I will rejoin again, I guess.
Yeah. Probably the best idea.
He'll be back. A little audio
Can you hear me,
issues.
Fiends?
I can hear you.
Oh shit!
Can you hear
Fuck.
me?
I can't hear. Oh my god, this is 2 sides. What the hell?
Oh, F3 is here. Yeah, my audio is good. A little confusion here. Can you hear me, brother?
Now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great.
So you can hear me good?
I can. Yeah.
We're rocking. We're
Way
rocking
back.
now, boys.
We're back. I don't know why that happens every time. It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
Oh, okay, pardon
Maybe
me.
if you guys have Discord, I can send you the link on Discord next time. It's just a better link, I think.
Yeah. I do have
Yeah,
Discord.
that's
I
the
just
best.
don't use it. But
Yeah, I can
for
just
this, I can
DM you
use
on Discord. Maybe the link's stronger on there. It usually is for other people. And then the link gets shady on IG, I guess.
But
Boys are back.
It's just because we're using our phones, but sometimes it can be a bit laggy at first.
Yeah. Just during the intros. now that you've seen the intros, tell everybody where to follow you throughout the week. I told them IG is the place where we basically all met and collab, but if you're on any other platforms, now's the time.
Look, me or Tap to Talk?
MMA Fiend first, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
Top
Yeah,
first.
you can find me on Instagram under MMA Fiends. I basically make blocks, underdogs of the week, make pretty creative posts with them, and gather a gang to collab. So give me a follow.
Give them a follow. Tape to Talk. Where can the people follow you?
On Instagram, man. I'm doing everything on Instagram. Like to make some edits. Just doing my picks every week. Try to do every week. Yeah, man. Just only doing Instagram, so if you want to follow me, will be really appreciated.
Get on the IG. We're on all platforms, F3, and we have two great guests here to join me today. Let's get it going with the first fight of the night in Abu Dhabi. Like I said, we have multiple picks from other cappers that are unable to join the show. So if picks change, make sure you follow them on IG and maybe YouTube if you can find them there. In this first fight, we're finding a 4-1 underdog here, a veteran in Cody Gibson that's traveling across the world now. Does he have a chance as an underdog here, fellas? Hussein is making his debut, and I don't think his level of competition is overly impressive, which is going to make me pick the underdog in this first fight of the night, rather if people agree with me or not. I think he has a barking chance in this one, Cody Gibson.
Yeah,
Can hear you, man.
That's a good pick. I'm going to go against you on this one. Cody Gibson recently has been really kind of not bringing up the best performances. He got chinned really. I did quick pick him in his last fight. I can't pronounce the guy's name, and he got chinned really quickly. And then the same with Beksa Almakan, I believe. And this guy, his only loss is to Mohammed Makayev a couple of years ago. So, and you can see the run he's going on at the moment. So I think he's going to put on a good showing against Cody Gibson, who's kind of in the later stage of his career at this point. So I want to go for the closer to home guy to get the win here.
Oh, dear. Maybe he doesn't have a barking chance. What do you think, Tape to Talk?
I agree with MMA Fiends. I think it's actually going to be on the left side. Actually, everything that MMA Fiends say, I agree on. I think it'll be a very good fight for Abdul. I think he will do everything that he has to do, So yeah, I totally agree. I don't have anything to add, actually.
I might have said too much.
Yeah, I remember last week when I got burned on the first fight of the night with Anna and that one. What a bad decision by me, first fight of the night. But here I go again.
I watched the start of that video earlier, and you got it absolutely spot on by Diona Barbosa getting a really good submission, and that's exactly what happened. So
yeah, I said if I was going to bet Barbosa,
bro.
it's by submission, and that's the only way. And Tape to Talk locked that one up on the Prop Fiend show too.
Was confident about it as well.
Super confident.
Yeah.
So we're having them on again, Prop Fiends this week. I think we're going to run this crew on Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, Prop Fiends. So we'll be back and we'll hear more great props from these guests. They're going against me here. BT, I think I do have his picks here. If I pull up my messages in Discord. Tyler Betts, he's not in the live chat yet. Polly's not here yet. And the question mark is for anybody in the live chat that wants to give their pick. We can make a logo for you and then put your logo a part of the show, and you can join us.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, the community is involved too. So this is a great chance. Just pop in the live chat. We can make this question mark your logo. BT has one. He's a community member. Polly's a community member. Tyler Betts is a community member. So it's not just us cappers giving out the picks. This show is for everybody. What makes it so great?
Yeah.
So BT, he's going to take the no-brainer in this one. Uncle Fester, he's on the Hussein side. Maybe I'm insane taking Cody Gibson. What? Second fight of the night, boys. We got Narulo Aliyev undefeated versus Mike Davis. Now the odds seem to be pulling towards the undefeated fighter here. I guess I'm going to pick him to win by a decision, but respect to Mike Davis. Had to think pretty hard on this pick. I'm just going to side with the wrestler in this matchup.
I'll let you go first since I spoke last time.
Thanks. For me, definitely Alif. I don't see any way Alif is not going to win. And that doesn't mean that his opponent is not good. His opponent is really strong. He's really good. He's an outstanding knockout performer. But Alif has it all. You know, he wins with decisions. And sometimes people say, you know, the decision fighters are always the most boring ones. Some people say that. But, you know, if I'm being really honest, I think the decision fighters are most of the time the ones that just know how to fight in the octagon against every different type of opponent. And I think for Alif in this case, he is going to put so much pressure on his opponent that there will not there's no way that he's going to lose it. So that's why I say decision for Alif.
I like it.
Yeah.
He's the younger fighter too here.
I totally agree with that. And to add to what you were saying on people thinking like decision fighters are boring, it's like being able to control a fight and put it in your direction for 15 whole minutes is quite a good skill. And people might find it boring when it's like smooshed, you know, against the cage or positions prolonged, but it can be really exciting at times as well. So I'm going to obviously agree with both of yous, and pick Ankalaev to remain undefeated. I mean, he can't really. His last win is not exactly like amazing. Shamrock is he kind of shot himself a little bit in his UFC career. But Mike Davis though, he's not one to be slept on. I've looked at his record and I've seen a few of his fights. Obviously, the recent years, he's only really lost to like Dan Hooker, or not Dan Hooker, sorry. Gilbert Burns is one of them, and just kind of like higher level people. If you look at the names, it's like well-known
Yusuf.
names. Yeah. Sodiq, wait, did he beat Sodiq Yusuf? Did he?
I think he lost on the Contender Series or his first
Yeah,
fight.
Contender
to
Series.
Sodiq.
Yeah, but he's got a few
Close
not bad losses on his record. So I don't want to count him out, but I'm going to stay with the undefeated fighter here to remain undefeated.
And that's not a sweep, though, with MMA Fiends on that side. We got Prelim Tim, the lone shark, on this right side here.
He knows. I'm not confident enough to say that, but he must be confident in knowing that.
Yeah, Tim is a Davis fan. Early in the week, I was kind of leaning that way, and then after more tape study and research, I just said, you know what, I'm going with Nurullo Aliyev. Yeah, with Gibson, I will be the lone shark on the right side here. With Gibson, I watched tape. I think Hussein's good. I believe the points you guys talked about, but for Cody, I think he has a little bit of bark left, and it's really now or never for him in that spot. As for Mike Davis, very close fight potentially here. Nothing from Pauly or Tyler Betts yet. So I guess we're moving on with the next pick, fellas. What do we got here in Abu Dhabi?
Oh, this one. I'm not going to lie. I don't really know this newcomer that well. I basically watched a little bit of his tape. I'm kind of comparing, you know, the stats and stuff. And Ribeiro is quite, he's kind of known for, you know, that kind of fighter that goes up the rankings and gets defeated by like the sort of higher level, and then he kind of sweeps the newcomers. But this is different in this instance. Like the new guy's got a big height advantage, a big reach advantage, and I just don't think Brenison's going to be able to fraud check, or I wouldn't even call it that. I don't think he's going to be able to get through this one, especially close to home turf for the newcomer as well. I don't know much about him, but I'm gonna say he wins this.
Tape to talk. Do you see anything really standing out for you on the Tuchelov side at this price? It's 6-1. People see something.
You know, never underestimate Ribeiro, I would say, on this fight. But, you know, he is a champion, and the newcomer is a champion, and he is a really good one. I've seen some clips of his like past fights, and he is insane. He can go all in immediately. That I think will be his strategy going into this fight. And I don't know if Ribeiro is going to control it, you know? So that's why I would say the winner is the newcomer, the Russian.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree too. Looking very dominant in his fights. 5 wins by knockout out of the 6, right?
It's given me very similar vibes to when Ribeiro recently fought Ankalaev, and he kind of like just ran through him. This is what I'm sort of expecting, but you never know.
Yeah, Tuchelov is very promising looking at it here, running through guys, 5 knockouts out of his 6 wins, 6'5" champion in the promotion that I believe is in UAE. So definitely a fan favorite here in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. And UAE has like a really good like set with fighters, so it's not like an easy one to be champion. So I think people sleep. I think the people that don't know him or haven't seen any of his fights will probably say like, we will see. But I think they will be surprised on how good he is.
Yep. I actually think he's
Definitely.
legit. Yeah, he might shock people. Obviously, the price tag is shocking, but he might look like a 6-1 favorite as we're going to pick him to win. And I think it'll be a clean sweep this side. Early, I was worried that maybe Brenton could fraud check him, but after watching tape, I find that hard to believe. So it's going to be a clean sweep to the Tuchelov side here. Toad had a little warning on this one, maybe a little scared of the upset possibly. But after further research, you got to think he's legit here, Tuchelov.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with him.
And BT is on the Tuchelov side as well. In the next one, fellas. No Tyler Betts or Polly yet. So we're flipping to the next one. We got Ismail Bonfim and Axel Sola. This is a banger. Sola fought 4 months ago. Only 4 months ago.
Yeah,
and
a war.
I know he wasn't knocked out, but damn, you look at his Instagram and he still has some scar tissue damage, and I'm very worried of that in a fight like this. Like, he definitely has more scar tissue showing than Ismail Bonfim, who fought 8 months ago. Although he was knocked out, there's just more scar tissue damage on the side of Axel Sola from what I see.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we got another guy, 2 losses consecutively, back kind of against the wall here, and an underdog. Training with his brother, Gabriel Bonfim, who's getting main event fights. I'm taking Bonfim to get back into the win column here as an underdog. One of 3 I think I'm picking in Abu Dhabi.
Okay. I'll let you go first, top to talk.
Yo, I always say never underestimate a Bonfim, because always when I bet on the other one and as an opponent, he always comes out and I'm like, what is happening? So, Bonfim, you never know what's going to happen. And to be honest, I don't even remember who I picked, but I think I went with the French guy. That's just because the French guy is also really good. Sorry, I forgot his name. But
Axel Sola.
Yeah, he's really good as well. So I think I picked the French guy for this one.
Yeah.
Along with BT and the crew. Oh dear.
So there's nothing I really actually love more in this world than a Bonfim. So no, I'm only fucking with you. I'm gonna go with Axel Sola. A lot of people this is the weird thing, right? I had him to lose in his last fight against Mason Jones, and I believe Mason Jones was the underdog and got dropped early in that fight. And he weathered the storm and he fucking won by decision. But in this fight, I don't know. I've similar to what Tap to Talk said. Well, I've backed Bonfim a few times, and he seems to just like jump around. Like whenever I back him, he loses, and when I back his opponent, he wins. But I don't know. This isn't a great fight for him. Reach disadvantage, height disadvantage. I'm not going to say skill disadvantage, but I'm definitely leaning towards Sola to get it done here. Hopefully.
That's another one where people are against. This is a good chance for me.
I'm not a big fan of the Bonfim brothers. I'm really not. I don't know. I don't know. They're kind of just mid.
I thought maybe one person would take at least Bonfim with me, but damn. No one's agreeing with my underdog picks. No one agreed with Tim's either, so maybe you guys have one that's interesting coming up. It's always interesting because I know Gandra, he was the favorite, and MMA Fiends is the only one that picked him to win. And then last week, he had Franco, the only one picking the underdog, right? Or did he switch to that one later in the week?
On the show, we had Levi, both of us, and then I think we kind of went through that really quickly, and before I knew it, I was like, wait, I didn't really think about that pick. So my official picks, I did really think Felipe Franco, he was up a weight class in his last fight, and it made sense that he was going to TKO him, and that's what happened. So I'm glad I did switch that one up and lock in.
Yeah, that was wild. Good call there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Gibson and Bonfim. I'm all alone. We got Mike Davis with prelim Tim. Let's see what you guys do. One of you guys have to do something crazy on this card. In the next one, I'm too far ahead, am I?
No,
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope. This is where we're at, boys. We'll break it down.
Yeah,
Ponzinibbio.
this was a short notice fight. Not short notice. This was like added to the card only recently, and it's a really major step down, I think, for Sam Patterson, in my opinion. So obviously I'm going to go with him here to get maybe some sort of TKO. Don't know what round, but I think that's almost a lock of the week for me. I don't know why this fight's even happening, to be honest.
I kind of
But
agree.
I'll still
Yeah.
watch it, but I could get proven wrong like that. I could get completely shut up.
Well, the price kind of agrees with you. He's a 4-1 favorite here. Tape to talk. How you feeling on this one?
Yeah. So for me, when I went to go for my picks, like early picks, I thought, or when I saw that he was like an heavy favorite, Sam, I didn't understand. If I'm being really honest, I think the Argentinian is also really good. I think people underestimate him in the fight. It doesn't say that he's going to win easily or something like that. I think Sam has like a big potential to actually win the fight. Also with a KO, as MMA Fiends already said. But for me, Santiago is really good. He can really grapple. He can do all kind of stuff. He can be very controlling of the match. So to be honest, I'm not sure yet. On Friday, I will have my for sure pick on this fight. But for now, I will say the Argentinian man. I'm not gonna lie on you.
There it is.
Yeah,
The crazy
I mean,
pick.
I'm not hating on Ponzinibbio. I do actually like him, but there's certain things with certain fighters that stick with you. And I don't know if you guys remember when he lost to Daniel Rodriguez probably a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and there's like this photo of Rodriguez walking away celebrating, and he's still like slumped, falling over, and it did scream incredibly like washed, chinny sort of vibe. And I think Sam Patterson's a lot tougher than a challenge than a D-Rod. I don't understand how he's so far in the rankings, D-Rod, but that's another story.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree on you though on that one. I totally agree.
Yeah.
But I think if the Argentinian can get his control on and makes it hard for Sam to get in it with the jabs and stuff, I think Santiago could win with a decision. But then he has to like
Yeah.
be up on it every freaking second. If he doesn't, he will lose.
Yeah. It's an exciting one, definitely, today.
Yeah, I questioned Ponzinibbio's gas tank later in the fight too, and then also on the ground how slick Sam can be. You know, if there's any moments on the ground, I don't know how long Ponzinibbio can play there for at his age. You know, Sam seems pretty slick, and I don't think it'd be too hard for him to latch up a submission, as we call the KO. I almost leaned the submission to be more alive in this fight, as he knocked out his last two opponents, and I feel like the submission might be his upside and what he's better at.
And Sam's my real name anyway, so that's why I'm picking him. No, I'm joking.
Are you serious? Ponzinibbio never knocked out, though. He does maybe seem a little chinny. So probably inside the distance is the play for Sam Patterson. Me and Prelim Tim might collab on that as the prelim power, since there's a lot of big money lines. Minus 400, already a collab on IG with MMA Fiends, so check it out. But yeah, we're all going to take one crazy pick off the board here. And like I said, tape to talk's time is now. He's taken Ponzinibbio. Picks could change. So follow tape to talk, MMA Fiends on IG. You get the official picks end of the week in case a pick does change, right? So these are the quick early picks. Thanks everybody tuning in, staying forecasted. Now we got a couple more fights here on the prelims. I think this is the second last one until the prelim headliner. Tape to talk. Do you want to start this one off, my friend?
No, to be honest, I want to hear MMA Fiends saying what he thinks on this one.
Okay.
All right.
I was going with a bit of a theme with this event. With we've got Cody Gibson fighting, and we also have Bredesen Ribeiro fighting, sort of newcomers that are native to the area. And we've also got another fight here with that, and this guy's undefeated as well. But I'm gonna kind of break the theme here, and I'm gonna pick Dustin Jacoby to get this done by finish. I'm not gonna say which round. I don't really know, but Dustin Jacoby's like, I don't know if people pay attention to like outside of the top 15, but he's very close to like the top 15, and a lot of people kind of might underestimate him because of his age, and he gets put in a match. Oh, he's old. He's older. He's might be off a win, and people underestimate him. But he's on a 3-fight winning streak, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Is he not training with? He's training with Cody Brundage. I don't know if I'm getting that wrong. He might train with Cody Brundage, but
That's not a good thing.
no, but no, Cody Brundage is good. He's just had a really shitty few. Like, that's the thing about it. It's so hard to tell. He's actually a good fighter, but he's been on a really bad run. That's another story as well. I can make an entire video of Cody Brundage, but maybe I'm not selling you on the Jacoby pick here, but I'm picking Jacoby.
Yeah,
that's
I
my opinion.
yeah. Well, I agree. I think in this fight, this newcomer, I don't see him getting to be as good to fight against Jacoby.
You hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like robot. There's like a problem with the audio.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It sounds like an alien.
Yeah, it sounds like an alien. That sounds scary as fuck. I don't know if there's
Wait,
a problem with it. It sounds fine now. I don't know if there was like a...
Whoa.
That was scary.
That was scary. That was like alien, like, hello,
Yeah.
I am trying to contact you.
Yeah, man.
Your stream is getting
I'm baked as fuck, so it just... So yeah, Jacoby is what I'm going for. If originally I was going to go with the 3 guys, the newcomers, to sweep, but I'm gonna... Jacoby stands out to me more than Ribeiro and Gibson. There, so I know, like, Ribeiro's not even fucking old. He's 29 years old. That's wild. But yeah, Jacoby is my pick here. I'm rambling on now.
tape to talk.
What's your opinion, brother?
Mine? Yeah, I guess I'll go. He might have froze.
Yeah.
Well, I like 3 underdogs this week, and no one's going to agree with them. I don't think I have 4. I could, but I do like Muhammad Saeed in this fight. He's very explosive on the feet and dangerous if you watch his highlights now.
Yeah. I mean, I did originally have him.
No, it sounds so weird.
Can't hear.
Yeah, I think the audio is tripping out.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking? I heard like horrible sounds.
It's the connection or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know if you heard my pick, but I
there we go.
Jacoby. Wait,
I can hear you.
normal, I
now.
guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, great.
Wait,
So did you hear my story about Jacoby, or was it like all gone?
No, we didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Sender.
okay. Well,
Can you not
I
hear
said,
me?
wait, I don't hear MMA Fiends anymore.
Hey, can you hear him?
No, I cannot.
Ah. I guess he'll be right back.
Yeah, just what I said about Jacoby. I also picked Jacoby on this one. I think Jacoby has just so much talent, and I don't think the Russian has fought someone like him before. If I'm not mistaken, Jacoby's just an all-round fighter. He knows what to do. You know, he's been in the game for quite a time. So that's why I would say Jacoby is going to win this because of experience, you know?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just picking this underdog based off of being close to home here. He has a vicious high kick. He knocks out a lot of these guys with this head kick. As I watch a highlight now, he sets it up with a low kick. And these kicks are real fast. They come out of nowheres. And he seems very explosive, close to home. He has a great opportunity here in Abu Dhabi as an underdog. I also look at the price and say, hey, you got 85% picking Jacoby. He should probably be bigger than minus 200. When you got 85% on one side, you usually see the odds minus 300 in that range. This one might even tighten up. So if it tightens up, that's definitely another warning that it's like, what the fuck? You got 85% on Jacoby, but the line's going the other way. So based off that and the fact that we got a very dangerous underdog close to home with vicious high kicks, I think he's capable for sure to upset on this one. I think we have to see it at least an upset from this point onto the card. Now, a lot of favorites were picked so far. It's hard to pick an underdog, but I do smell maybe one or two underdogs barking here on the prelims, as really none were picked so far on the show.
Yeah,
I really think one will bark, maybe two on this event. There's a lot of unknowns, right? A lot of guys in their debut.
yeah.
This guy could have been on the contender series for crying out loud. Now, we'll see how legit some of these guys are and what happens in Abu Dhabi. As Jacoby, yeah, he is more experienced. He's a glory kickboxer. He should be able to knock out a guy like this. But I'll take a chance.
I think he will.
Yeah, I think the fight ends inside the distance. First off, that's obviously the safest play. But yeah, I have to pick the underdog here, given the location and the threat of that finish. I think he is live for this fight. Jacoby is the older fighter in this one too. He's 38, so we'll see how faster he is throwing that punch. See if he starts to slow down any. Muhammad Saeed could just be a lot faster and sharper in there, being 8 years younger. There's a lot unknowns. You know, he's in his debut and he hasn't fought very good guys.
Yeah, Jacoby is not an easy debut as well. That's not easy.
That's why I'm like, well, why aren't the odds wider?
Yeah,
right.
Makes sense.
True.
The odds should be minus 400 for Jacoby. Honestly, I said minus 300. Jesus, minus 400. I really wouldn't question it, and then he would be my pick. I'd take him by knockout if he was minus 400. You wouldn't see me picking the underdog here. But because he's minus 200 and because the odds might tighten up here and we got 85% on Jacoby, here I go. I'll take a chance.
Yeah. I would have been with you if I didn't switch up, but
the week's not over yet. If the odds do tighten up, you might agree with me or say, hey, you know what? I do need one underdog on the prelims and we'll take this one. Yeah. You know, it might have a chance. The odds are a little fishy right now, and we'll see if they tighten up, which will make it even more fishy. The prelim headliner. Another minus 200 price. I kind of agree with this price more than the other one. I think it's priced right. I got to go Walter Walker. Not going with the round one heel hook exactly, but I wouldn't be shocked if it happens. I see him really winning by a decision in this one. Maybe a later sub. Very weird fight to pick props on, and I'm not going to die on a hill and say he's going to get the heel hook round one again. Looks like he's very good at doing that, but this is a little bit of a step up in competition. Peterson can wrestle. I think he's sloppy on the feet. Walter should be able to win a decision if he doesn't grab that submission at some point.
Yeah, I agree with you to an extent. I think it's, I know Pearson's, you would class him kind of more higher level than like a Louis Sutherland, stuff like that. You would
not much higher.
Exactly, not much, but like a noticeable difference. But not noticeable enough where I don't think Walker can quickly take control of Pearson and just lock in that heel hook. I think he's going to be hunting for it, definitely. And the 50-50 chance whether Pearson can scramble for 5 minutes to get away from it. It's sort of like Ilya, after a while, was hunting the body shot and the KO against Justin. Like he's going to be hunting for that ankle and as soon as the fight starts. So I'm going to go with Walter Walker by first round sub. The theme.
Yeah. The trend could continue for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't shock me. Not at all. I love his price. So minus 200 seems pretty safe for parlays. And Toad actually has this one as one of his locks.
I
have to agree with that. Pretty confident.
Later on in the week, I've got a clean monster post.
Yeah, I think he's a lock this week. Rather if it's that round 1 heel hook, round 2 submission, round 3 submission, decision win, minus 200. I'll pay the price on this one. Tape to talk. How you feeling on this one?
I have to agree. I go with Walker on this. I think it will be an easy one, even though it's like, bigger competition for him than he has fought before, as you already said. I think for Walker, this is going to be an easy one. Even though his opponent's really good with, grappling and the submissions and stuff. Walker's a beast, man. He's a beast. He goes for it immediately. He has no cooldown. He goes for it like every round, every 5 minutes each round. He's not going to give up until he has the win. So that's why I would totally say Walker's going to win this. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Lock of the week.
Prelim Tim doesn't agree with you or us on this one. He would not agree with the lock statement, that's for sure, as he picks Peterson. It's funny that when one of us want to pick an underdog, no one else wants to agree.
Yeah.
Usually there's like some split picks on the prelims. No split picks. Whoever went one way was alone.
Yeah,
True.
that's weird.
That's the thing. I cannot hear MMA Fiends again.
You can't hear me. Oh no.
That's even
Hello?
weirder.
Hello?
I heard you for a while, but now I don't hear you anymore.
Oh no. Can you hear me, Fiends?
Yeah. Maybe jump if you have Discord, have me on Discord, just message me on Discord and I can send you the link.
2 seconds.
We'll try the link on Discord. Yeah, so I'm screen sharing Discord, am I? Well,
Yeah, I see your Discord.
Fiends will be back.
Yeah, so I do have Discord, but I don't remember my login, so I'll find that out after the show.
Yeah, the next show. We can get set up in Discord.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's crazy. No one wants to agree with the underdog picks. Like I said,
Yeah.
one will bark and one of us is going to look very good, I believe.
Yeah. Someone always clutches the 5v1 every week. It happens.
But this a 6v1.
Oh, I
Could
suppose
be an
6v1. yeah.
8v1, honestly, if we had Tyler and Polly active here today during the stream, 4 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. We have the logos in case they can make it, and the question mark for anyone in the live chat, but it's a quiet evening right now, and the Fiends are just going after it with tape to talk. BT likes Jacoby and Walker, so we put him over there with the Jacoby side. Yeah, I'm the lone one taking this pick. Underdog. Prelim Tim's going to be the lone one taking Peterson. We'll see who looks good at the end of this prelims because we're all taking one underdog alone except for Icy, Toad, and MMA Fiends.
So see, if the next fight is what I think it is, I honestly challenge you to try and say this guy's name without any
I'll try my
like,
best.
because I can't even say it in my head when I read it.
I thought I did a pretty good job during my full card prediction show yesterday.
Oh, right, okay, shit, okay. You might have
I
actually...
thought I did really good, but I also was listening to his name constantly right before I went live just to help me.
Because it is a difficult one.
It is very difficult. So I guess that's where I'll start it with the main card. Check F3 out on all platforms. We got X, Instagram, Discord's free. Hop in there, join the community, become a forecaster. If you want a paid membership and see every bet I place, along with the gematria astrology reads that I do, all sport bets, Discord has a paid section. You just got to link through Patreon. Patreon, you can become a monthly member, platinum forecaster, link to Discord, get all the lock channels, and win with Fiend. We're live every Tuesday for this quick pick show. And then Friday, this group is back together for the Prop Fiend show. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, brother.
So in this one, here we go. We got Abu Bakar Vagayev, 24-4. Odds not correct, but I think he's going to be around minus 200. He's a guy that trains with Hamzat Chimaev. And his last couple fights, if you look at the tape, 25-minute decisions. He has the gas tank. He kind of wet blankets, and it's very tough to tape study this fight. So try not to do it late at night. On the other side, you got another guy that went the distance, came up short here, and Saigid Isgakmayev. And for him, man, coming up short in that split decision to Nicholas Dalby doesn't give me much hope to pick him here in this fight. I don't know the odds. I think they're probably out now, and I'd be interested to see how close I am because I think he's going to be the underdog based off that last performance. We talk about the finish and upside, though. Isgakmayev probably has that, but it's more on the ground where Vagayev has never been submitted, should be the better wrestler other than getting cold cocked by Saigid. I think Vagayev gets it done here in this one. So I'll see if he's minus 200. Correct odds. But yeah, Vagayev is my pick over Isgakmayev here. Very tough names to pronounce, but I felt like I did a pretty good job with Abu Bakar Vagayev and Saigid Isgakmayev.
It helps hearing you say it, so it prepares me for saying it. So who's next?
I'm pretty damn close. It's hard to get better than that when you speak like English and can hardly speak English with that being said. So no one better be shitting on me with those pronunciations. It's going to be better than a lot of people you hear this week. And there's a lot of people predicting fights. So thanks everybody staying forecasted. We're trying our fucking best.
Yeah.
Let's hear you go, MMA Fiends. I'll leave the names up for you.
So originally, I did have Isgakmayev. Is that how you say it? Isgakmayev.
Yeah.
Originally, he did have a bit of a bad performance against Nicholas Dalby, and looked at his record, and he also lost to Carlston Harris, or Carl, however you say his name, and that's not a great loss, considering his record as well. So it's clear that his record could be sort of fabricated and a bit padded. So you, in this exact video, Fiends, might have convinced me to switch my pick to Vagayev, just by the way you explained it there. And I thought, this guy's got the Magayev's got the UFC experience, but he's training with Chimaev, and he's going to be the superior wrestler in this. So you've convinced me to jump ship.
Yeah, I just fixed odds there too. I was pretty damn close. I was very close with the odds on that one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with you on this pick.
Minus 250. Vagayev, tape to talk. Tough one here to start off the main card. Not the most entertaining one to start it off. Where are you headed here?
Can't really hear you now.
You can hear me.
No, I can't hear.
You can't hear me?
Fiend.
Oh, every time someone joins, it like ruins audio.
Oh no.
Wait 1 sec. See if...
Can you guys hear each other?
Yeah.
I can only hear you.
So we both can't hear you. Oh no. Yeah, she says.
StreamYard's lacking on us
I think
today,
he can hear
guys.
us though.
I think so, yeah.
I can hear both of you. It's
Okay,
fine.
well,
Yeah.
I'm going with you on this one, so I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, buddy. Vagayev is the pick, minus 250. Tape to talk. Who do you got? I don't think he can hear me. Let's put his logo over here and see what he does.
Wait, no. No. I was like, what are you doing? No, that's not my
You
pick.
can't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can say who I pick.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So for me, bro, I already forgot his name, but I go for the left one. I
Okay.
think he has just better stats, and I think his performance overall in the octagon will just be better than the other one. I don't think it will be very spectacular. I think they will both try to play it safe and don't try to F it up, say it like that. So I think they'll both play very safe and try just to go for the easy minimum things. So I think the left one will win just because of the control and the octagon and just getting it more done with, takedowns, submission attempts, maybe better striking. That's why I would say the left one is going to win. Just overall points, probably decision.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Abu Bakar.
Okay, I'm going also, retrying. Hopefully it helps.
Yeah, buddy. Abu Bakar Vagayev versus Saigid Isgakmayev in this one. Not the most entertaining one to start it off. And I don't think this guy would be signed if they weren't going to this region so often. It's not the most entertaining style of a guy I have, but it's going to probably win him this fight and multiple others. We'll see how long the UFC wants to keep a guy like this. He does train with Hamzat. Maybe he starts getting finishes, but his last 3 all unanimous decision wins, 25-minute fights. Now in this one, tough time believing this one goes 15, goes the distance.
Yeah, this one's I did originally have Tyrell Fortune. I'm not a big fan of Rizvan Gunaev, but I've kind of tallied it up, and I think he's gonna possibly win by finish or decision. But Tyrell obviously has came into the UFC, got a split decision over Marcin Tybura, which he originally lost. It was a whole confusing thing. But Rizvan, I think he's going to stay at the level of the. I'm pretty sure he's ranked number 6. Is he? So I can see Tyrell Fortune's first defeat in the UFC being to Rizvan. He's also got the crowd behind him. He's close to home. So yeah, there's not really much for me to say about this one.
Yeah, he's also working with Ankalaev.
Yeah,
training like every day right now. So doing a lot of pad work with Ankalaev in this spot. I agree 100%. Kunaev is the play. And Icy collabed on this one with myself and a couple other cappers on IG. Love the pick. I wouldn't be shocked if he knocked him out round 1. I think that will be my call here. Kind of like the Contender Series fight, you know? I think he catches him round 1. Let's talk about Fortune. The last 2 times he lost by finish, both in round 1.
Yeah.
Tape to talk. You taking a crazy pick here on Fortune?
No. No, I'm not. I think Fortune will lose as well in this fight. Gunaev is just so good. As you already mentioned, he has really good training partners. He's up that level, and he can definitely take someone as Fortune. I don't think there will be any surprises there. I think it can be a very fast first round, as you also already said. So for me, also the same, man.
What's up, John Dong? Who do you got in this fight, John Dong? You can be the question mark. John Dong.
John Dong.
Can you smell a Fortune, John Dong? No one's smelling the Fortune here. No one can see the Fortune, let alone smell it.
Had him in his debut against Tybura, but I just don't think he's got this one.
Maybe John Dong likes him to win. Paulie wanted the link for the stream, but then he didn't join. Tyler Betts busy here this evening. John Dong has entered the live chat. We just pulled it back up. He hasn't thought much about this fight, so let's not make him be the lone one over there with Fortune. We'll convince him to the Kunaev side here.
And hope it's correct.
Let's go, John Dong. You let us know in the live chat who you like in this very close fight. Maybe this is the first one tonight where picks are split, No one's been split on a fight yet.
For sure.
Tape to talk. Do you want to start with this one, buddy? A little bit
For
tough.
sure, I want. For sure. Because I think I'm going to pick someone. I don't think everyone is going to. Because I think the Polish guy is going to win.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He is very fast. And he has really good, grappling and stuff. I think he can go, all the way. Yeah, I think it will be a very intense fight. I think we will see everything that we can see. I think they will all go fully in it. But I think the Polish guy will win. I'm not going to lie on that.
I have someone agreeing with you.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I was speaking to him about it.
Icy's with you, my friend. This is the one that we will see split picks. MMA Fiends, where are you landing on this one?
Of course, I've got to pick my boy, John Pork. I know. What's his surname? Zainukov. Zainukov or
Zainukov.
Zainukov. I'm going to pick him to get it done here, although his opponent does have quite the advantages in this fight, and he's I've watched a bit of his tape as well, but I just think there almost seems to be a bit of plot armor around Mr. John Pork, and I'm not gonna let that base be like the base of my pick, but I'm gonna go with John Pork to get this done.
Yeah, two-time Muay Thai champion too. He's a very good striker with the kicks too. If that's where the Polish fighter wants to keep it, might not be the smartest plan, as I think John Pork will be ahead in the striking department in this fight with the kicks to the liver, slowing down Damien in this fight. Damien might want to look to take it to the ground, but the takedown defense from Zainukov, very good. He's trained with Hamzat and crew. His takedown defense is going to be good. Maybe he tries to mix it up a bit, but when he first went to that gym, he didn't know how to wrestle at all, right? So
Yeah.
wrestling's pretty new to this guy. He's more of a Muay Thai striker. And if it's on the feet, I think he will be the better striker in this fight. Let's see those leg kicks in this one. A couple fighters on this card that have some really nice leg kicks, head kicks, liver kicks. We're going to see some beautiful kicks on this event. A lot of kicks going to be throwing in Abu Dhabi.
Gonna be a good night.
And we got BT with us, Prelim, Tim, and Toad. So two people agree on the Polish side. He does train with Ilya, so respect to him. Still getting some elite training in. No bum, both undefeated. This could be a spot where maybe the underdog does bark, as a lot of people might be invested on John Pork just based off the name alone. You know, this could be very competitive stylistically and looking at their skill set. You know, they match up pretty damn good. And it's funny that they're making this fight so early on. Both guys could have got a different matchup, possibly. I would have probably rather see that, but here they are.
Definitely.
Each other.
It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, it should be a banger fight here. John Dong is with the John Pork side, no doubt. Go figure. Now, in this one, this might be the quickest fight of the night. I mean, I'm taking Dulatov round 1 KO. Wellington tournament. Yeah. Look at how long he's been off. Nearly 3 years. Never thought he would get the call back, but in a fight like this, they need an easy win for Dulatov and potentially a lot of decisions on this event. Let's see a quick finish. It's Dulatov. He's the lock for the quick finish in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Complete setup fight. Wellington tournament should not be here.
A little bit of a spoiler here, but give me Dulatov under 2.5 rounds KO. A little bit of a spoiler maybe for Friday, but I'm very heavy confident in that.
I'm confident in the round 1. Very confident. It could be a sub too.
Mm-hmm.
He does both, but we're seeing the knockout recently a lot.
This is definitely a layup. This can't be called anything else, unfortunately.
Complete layup. Sure. Yeah, the price indicates that too.
Yeah, it's going to be a fast one. So, yeah, I think everyone will go for the Russian. I don't see anyone going for the other one. I think if you're going for the other one, you have some bravery.
Yeah.
That's a long layoff.
Yeah.
It's a tough ass fight too. Dulatov should be able to dominate very early and often in that one.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
A no-brainer.
This is not a no-brainer. This will be the closest fight of the night. It's priced 50-50, and it's the closest price fight of the night, boys. Stevers
MMA Fiends, I'm really excited what you're going to say about that one.
Let him kick the can on this one. He starts it. Where are you headed, MMA Fiends?
So yeah, a lot of people I kind of send out my list before each fight week begins of who I'm going to be making posts about. And so many people say to me, confused that I didn't pick Steve Ursig. Just obviously, and I was surprised at the amount of people that are actually picking Steve Ursig, and I'm not hating on Steve Ursig at all. He's obviously the amount of comparison. You know, you've got Pantoja on that there, you've got Moreno, you've got Kakara France. I mean, Tamirov, he's fought CJ Vergara and Charles Johnson, and he's not been the most active as well, which really could come into play here. But I was speaking to someone else about this on Instagram. I think we're going to see a similar performance we've seen between Almabayev and Johnson recently. My personal opinion, I think Tamirov is, and I said this about Almabayev before Baku, I think Tamirov is also in that top 10, top 5 level. He's just not there yet. He's not had the wins yet, but I can see him there. He's what, 18-3 or 19-3 or something like that.
19-2, I do believe.
19-2. So he's got a pretty impressive record, but I can't, and that's not his skills, but I can see him getting it done here, and I'm surprised why so many people are surprised that I'm not picking Usyk. But yeah, I'm gonna say decision.
Yeah, this one guy in my video, he commented, he's like, what did he say? You guys are way too confident on Usyk or something. I want to go back to this comment because I literally said in my full card prediction show, this is my least confident pick. This is the closest fight on the card, and I'm definitely not putting action on it. And Buddy comments, y'all are way too high on Usyk. It's like, fuck, man. Like, didn't listen to a word I said on the whole video I made.
Yeah.
I want to bring up this comment on my phone, but tape to talk. Who you got here, buddy?
So this is why I want MMA Fiends to go first, because I don't know what if I'm going to say is going to upset people, but Usyk, in my opinion, I don't find him that amazing. I think he's really good overall, but I don't find he's not like the type of fighter that I'm saying, oh my god, I'm so excited to see him. For me, he's just an okay all around fighter, but for me, he will never be one of my favorites. It's just personal. For me, I think Usyk is also going to lose. The other one is so aggressive on both ways. I think Usyk is sometimes a little laid back and waits for the opportunity to get in, and then he goes. I think the other one is going to get fully in, and I don't think Usyk is going to get it that controlled the whole time. I think there will be loads of takedowns and stuff, and I think Temerov will just overall get more control on the ground and stuff. That's why I think Temerov will win.
I'm with you.
Oh, Temerov. Tape.
I'm with you.
Tape to talk. MMA Fiends lineup. So yeah, this Chase Vlogs guy commented on the full card prediction show, and he said Usyk is not as good as y'all think, with a bunch of exclamation marks.
I agree with him, but yeah,
I do too. I was like, I didn't even
personal,
If you listen to my video, I wasn't high on Usyk.
Yeah, if you say it's your least confident pick.
I'm pretty sure I said it was my least confident pick. No action, closest fight of the night. Literally how I just predicted it here. And he comments, y'all, Usyk is not as good as y'all think. It's like, I don't think he listened to the video at all.
You also need to take into account that obviously Tamirov is on like a 7, 8, or maybe even like 12 fight winning streak or something. It is something crazy like that. And I know people are saying, oh, but the record of Usyk is so much better. He's fought champions. He's fought 5-round fights. But like I say, Tamirov is just not at that level. He's been not at that level yet. He's just been so inactive. He's not had the fights. He's beat Charles Johnson. That's a really good fucking win for someone that's only had like 2 fights, 3 fights in the UFC. So it's really not insane here to think that he kind of runs through Usyk by possibly a dominant decision. And you can't even lie. You can't even lie.
Can I add something on that? Can I add something on that? I think for Temerov, it would be harder to win from Charles Johnson than from Usyk. That's just what I think. And if you can already win from Charles Johnson, that says enough about Usyk. But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. That is a good win to have early in your career. And that was like a year ago, maybe. He's been out for a while.
Paulie doesn't rate Usyk at all. He is my pick, but if you want my full prediction on this fight or hear what I actually said, please check out the full card prediction show, because Buddy literally commented and said Usyk is not as good as y'all think. So y'all can let him know and me know in the comments if I was too high on Usyk on my full card prediction show or not. But yeah, I'm picking Usyk, and I'm pretty sure, almost 100% confident, I said this was my least confident pick. No action at all. I could definitely see Tamirov winning. So check the full card prediction show for my official read. And I went through every fight too. If you want a full prediction from Fight Fiend, these are just the quick picks, just throwing the logo over the side. Yeah, my least confident pick. So Chase Vlogs in the comments. I know Usyk isn't as good as a lot of other people think, but I don't know what he heard from me in that video. Maybe I got to change and be more careful with what I say sometimes, but I'm pretty sure I said this was my least confident one.
Yeah.
Thankfully, was it BT with me on this one? Yeah. BT and Tim. So this is a split pick, but we got more people on the Tamirov side, which is agreeing with that line movement we're seeing towards him in this one. Line move towards Tamirov. Icy said here in the live chat, wish he got in a little earlier. Pulled the trigger a little earlier. He was plus money. Here's Toad. Toad's here. He's been at work. Much love for Toad in this one.
What's up, brother?
He's on the Tamirov side. Any pick changes later in the week, follow us all on IG. Jong never dropped a side on this one, and Tyler has yet to enter the quick pick show.
That's got to be a burner name.
So there we go. If you want my full breakdown on this one, go check out the full card prediction show and let Chase vlog. No, I wasn't that high on her seg, brother. Come on, brother. I wasn't that high. You listen to the video. If I'm putting in the work to put out a full card prediction show, fucking listen. Stop dropping shitty comments. All right. Yeah. At least you dropped a comment. I mean, bad comments, good comments, they all help the algorithm. That's what we need. More comments, more likes, rather if it's good or bad. I'm sure I'm going to have a ton of bad comments on the next show about gematria and decodes. So that's fun. All comments are good comments. Just remember that, boys. Don't let these big mouthers weigh you down. They're just hating because they ain't in your spot. So shout out to Tape to Talk, MMA Fiends. Don't let all that chit chatter weigh you down, boys. I love what you guys do, and your insight is always appreciated. The community that we are providing is very good. We have rules, responsibilities. We just don't like to put up with the trash talk and stuff like that. Right?
For sure.
It shouldn't be tolerated, and it won't be tolerated, right? If people can't join a community without being an arsehole, well, they clearly need to go see a counselor or get some life help if they can't be a part of a community and respectful. We don't ask a lot from people.
Yeah, man. It's all about I just like the community side of it when we're all like fans of MMA, but then we can all kind of be in Instagram together and then do these sort of things. But see, if you look at my prediction posts, they probably get the most likes. The amount of hate that's on there, man. I mean, you don't say shit like that to strangers. You know what I mean? It's just it's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, that's why I want to bring it up, because like some of the comments that I see on your posts or even some on mine, it's like, this is wild shit that you would never say to someone's face or really to someone you don't know. And we're putting in work, and we're not going to be right 100% of the time. You got to appreciate the work that's going into it, the content that's being made. And it's not like we're closing the door to the community. We always ask you to be a part of it. So to treat us like that, it's actually bizarre and wild to me, and it won't be tolerated at all. I've deleted many comments or banned a lot of people from my Discord too. So don't be afraid to be a part of this community and give your voice. As if there is someone being a bully in the chat, we can get rid of them. If you have any concerns, my DMs are always open to you. So I'm pretty easy to get along with, boys and gals.
Exactly.
Very easy to get along with. Yeah. I love having you guys on too. I love the energy you guys bring now in this main event. Let's bring the energy. Let's finish the show off strong, as we got a guy on short notice. This is a nail biter for sure.
Yeah. I'll start off with this one. I had Ankalaev against Khalil Roundtree. I thought that was going to be a really exciting fight. Unfortunately, it got cancelled. We're still going to get a banger fight. Guskov is kind of fighting a little bit up the rankings now, considering he's about to rematch Jan Blachowicz, however you say his surname. So this is definitely a step up. And I was even debating whether he beat Jan in the second fight. So I definitely see Magomed. He's been in there twice with Alex Pereira. He's a former champion. He's also gone to, I suppose, the same as Guskov. He's gone to a draw with Jan. But I just see the experience and the higher level kind of taking over here. But Guskov is sort of similar to Tamirov, where he's just not had the fights yet to get him to the top level. So he could knock out fucking Ankalaev and surprise us. But I'm going Ankalaev by finish, possibly. He might get overzealous, and Ankalaev's great with counter striking, so it could be a recipe for disaster for the Uzbekistani hitman.
Polly in the chat. He thinks Ankalaev wins too.
Yeah.
But
I
if he had to
agree.
bet it, he might take Guskov because of the odds. And I think that's where MMA Toad agrees. This is where Toad takes a crazy pick on Guskov.
It's not insane. It's not an insane pick.
Tape to talk. What are you thinking down there?
To be honest, first of all, I'm really sad we're not going to see him fight against Roundtree. I just really wanted to see that. I think that was such a banger. But Guskov is also a really good fighter. He has been, the last fights, he was really explosive. He came sometimes out of nowhere and done it in so fast. So, but yeah, I think Ankalaev, he lost recently against Alex Pereira with a KO. But I don't think Guskov is going to get that done. I think Ankalaev is just too much pressuring that if he gets in it with, the takedowns and stuff. I don't think Guskov is going to do that. I think what MMA Fiends said, it could be really a submission. I really see that happen. That's what you said, right, MMA Fiends?
I was thinking maybe like an early I was originally thinking submission, but I was thinking like a KO because
Okay.
Guskov could come in overzealous trying to blitz him, and we've seen before with Ankalaev's counter striking, he could just catch him overzealous early. But yeah, so Tap to Talk joined it, I see, with the Polish guy.
Yeah.
He's with you. Tape to talks with you on that one.
For that one, I just think the Polish guy is going to do much, I said that, takedowns. And I don't think the Russian guy is going to escape from it every time. I think there will be a moment. I don't think it will be a very active fight. I think when he's down, he's going to try some submissions and get in control. And that's why I think he's going to win.
Yeah.
I'm with Ank. I'm with Big Ank here, along with everybody else. BT, Prelim Tim.
Believe it or not, now that Alex Pereira is not really planning going back to 205, I don't think. It kind of does give an open path for Ankalaev to be champion and for us to like it, because Alex Pereira, obviously no one's going to pick Ank over Pereira. But with Pereira out of the picture, I don't mind Ank being champion and actually having a few, Carlos Solberg, I like that Yuri. I feel now Ankalaev would chin Yuri. But there's a few good fights for him to have, and the Khalil one can get rebooked. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see Magomed Ankalaev as light heavyweight champion soon, because it is not vacant right now.
I'd like to see him get a knockout in this fight.
Yeah.
Sure.
What he did to Johnny Walker, Johnny was instantly holding his nose and his face. It hurt so bad. So if he lands a clean punch like that on Guskov, might be in trouble. Guskov just hasn't fought that level of competition yet either. He was choked out to Volkan Ozdemir, which is not a great look looking back at that fight.
Who is the light heavyweight champion right now? Am I tripping? Carlos Osberg is he vacated it, did he?
I'm not sure if it's vacated officially, is it?
Because did he not fuck up his knee and he's out for like a whole year? I thought he vacated.
He should vacate it if he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the next fight we're going to see is going to be a vacant light heavyweight title fight.
Ankalaev is almost like more technical and defensively sound, it seems. You know what I mean? He has a really good defense. I know it's boring at times, but he's just super calculated and he tries not to leave too many openings.
Yeah, I do like Big Ank.
I think he's taking it more serious. You got Nina Drama trying to push him a little more and make him more relevant in the game. So you got to be aware of that when Nina Drama is trying to push a fighter, trying to make them more relevant. Yeah. I think it's part of the plan. Maybe he does become a champion again.
I see it.
He's a very good fighter. He has the wrestling too. If he needs it, doesn't use it.
I definitely see him as a two-time champ.
Yeah, he definitely wants the title back. So, yeah, certainly some motivation underneath his skin in this one. And you got Guskov on short notice. I mean, it's a tough ask.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Ankalaev has a chance to get it done with a submission?
It'd be his first ever. I don't believe he ever did.
It wouldn't be insane.
He
But,
did not? I thought he did, but maybe I'm confused. I don't know.
I think his first ever loss was Paul Craig got him to he got subbed by Paul Craig.
Yeah.
But Guskov has also got alright submissions as well. So, and he's actually got a wins by submission. So it wouldn't be insane for Ankalaev, but Guskov would probably defend it pretty well. So I'd probably lean towards like an early KO, as I really seen Guskov getting overzealous, trying to blitz him and then just getting caught.
Yeah, Ankalaev has 11 knockouts, no submission wins, and 10 decisions.
Yeah.
That's maybe why I'm confused with the decisions. That could be.
Yeah, a lot of decisions. 50% to the decision or knockout. Never had a submission win. He got submitted that one time to Paul Craig late in the fight. I think there was like a second left, wasn't there?
Yeah, literally the last fucking second of the fight.
Wild. Oh my gosh, that was wild.
Oh.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a grappling approach from Ankalaev. Maybe Guskov, but we'll see.
Yeah.
He obviously got submitted to Ozdemir, so I don't think he's that strong down there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not strong enough to beat Ankalaev. Christ.
Definitely not.
He would really have to cold cock him round one, catch him off guard. But even with that being said, the defense of Ankalev's so sharp and clean.
Yeah.
He should be landing these big, heavy kicks, landing first, too, with that extra motivation after losing his belt. And then saying, hey, there might have been some excuses there. Well, let's see if they're excuses or if they're true facts. So a big win here would prove maybe he was sick, not feeling 100% last time.
Yeah, I'm picturing it being similar to Magomed Ankalaev versus Ion Kuntilaba 2, because their first fight was like stopped really weirdly, and the second fight, Kuntilaba was doing his flurry, and then he just caught him with a beautiful counter 1-2, well, sort of jab and then hook, and then he put him just out cold. So I see something similar happening here. Maybe he's a bit more smart, and Guskov might be a bit more smart about it, but I definitely see him opening up and kind of being a bit reckless, and he might pay the price for it.
Yeah, very sharp counter strikers, Ankalaev too. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what makes him so defensively sound. That counter strike, and he can catch you coming in, being wild, boy.
Yeah.
But those are the risks that Guskov might have to take as a 5-1 dog in this one.
Yeah,
You know?
I think he will take them. He will take them risks.
He seems like the type of guy, he'll take those risks, you know? He'll get a little crazy and it might cost him.
Yeah.
Quick picks, live every event. Thanks, MMA Fiends, Safe to Talk, joining. Icy, MMA Toad, BT, Prelim Tim. We got a bunch of picks from multiple cappers and community members. Thanks to all for joining. Can't do it without you guys. Community is great to have. Teamwork makes the dream work. Plug it out, boys. Where can they find you for the rest of the week? I know you will be back on the Prop Fiends Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, but where else can they find you?
You can check me out on IG, doing weekly collabs. If you want to join any, let me know. Always open to new people. Let me know.
Let them know. MMA Fiends on IG. Tape to Talk. You're the newcomer, the newbie of the group. How you doing?
Doing great. First of all, again, saying thankful that I'm being here, as a newcomer. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram. If you also want to do collabs with me, sure to message me. I'm always down with talking to people or collabing. So yeah, I'm thankful for everyone that, wants to reach out to me, for sure.
Awesome, boys. Great show tonight. We'll see you Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. For now, stay safe, stay smart. We'll be back, ready to attack.
Peace.
Ciao.
It's time to get back on the path.
I could have pushed the neck away and created that space to get the rear naked choke, but I just felt being heavy, driving my hips in and dropping the fists, and he made them tap. So, that's a first for me as well.